I just wanted to acknowledge something for a moment and share something, a little bit of information. So, most people know that a vegan lifestyle, it reduces the likelihood of all sorts of physical ailments. But mental health struggles, actually, a lot of vegans have mental health struggles. But then when you get right down, it's one of those things where you can't really pin it on anything. You can't just say veganism causes you to have brain problems or neurological problems that lead to depression or anxiety or whatever. That may not be it. It could be cause and effect. Think about, it's like with a lot of different things, saying that things can cause depression or anxiety or what. Yes, like actually diets can, eating a lot of like junk food can give you not like clinical depression, there's definitely things like sometimes you have a chemical imbalance, right? And that is true, but actually diet and exercise really can, if that's the problem though. It's like when you're depressed, sometimes you don't want to take care of yourself and everything, so, but it's just one of those things. It's like, yes, if you can reduce the likelihood of having severe depression by eating, when you're feeling well enough, eating healthy foods and exercising and everything. There are a lot of things that lead to different things. But anyway, but with the cause and effect of veganism and mental health, you don't know, like, what if people can have depression or anxiety being vegan because they see the world for what it really is and see the injustice and think, hey, this is true to me that these animals should not be suffering. Maybe vegans just, are the same people that are so focused on having a moral compass and so focused on the wrongs and like not being pessimistic, but just seeing like all the darkness that there is to the world and like trying to fix it. That can weigh on someone, seeing, issues in third world countries or like, anybody suffering, for no good reason and trying to like fix problems. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's you're anxious because you are just wired that way to like care about things and like you overthink things and everything. Maybe you're depressed because you don't want these terrible things to be happening in life, So it's not necessarily the diet. Like, actually, if I would argue, probably because it's so good for the heart, so good for everything, you get all of the amino acids, all the proteins you need being vegan if you eat the right things. It's really about eating the correct things and just being, a well-balanced diet and everything, eating a well-balanced diet. I bet that actually, not including all of the things that weigh on a person, I bet you could decrease the likelihood of depression and anxiety because again, if you eat lots of vegetables, if you exercise and stuff, that's more likely that you'll be feeling right in the head. So it's like a mixed bag of different things, right? It's like increased and decreased being vegan, probably, because you are very angry at the way the world works and you're sad and anxious and everything. You really have that empathy and just feel for things and want to fucking help, but like you're like helpless. Anyway, that's the way I see it. It's cause and effect. I don't know for sure, but it's like I would imagine that's the way it goes, that it's actually the other way around. Not that veganism causes depression and anxiety by having any sort of deficiency or anything, but that being a person this way makes you want to be vegan, I love you all. Have good times. Take care of yourself when you're able to.